Hi, my name is Vanessa Force, and I live in Monroe Township. I am here because I think that you actually have a lot of nerve asking for a raise. I'm just going to be straight out. And, you changed the election to April, which is going to increase our costs over 3 years, $300,000. Okay? It didn't have to happen. You forced the teachers and staff to get reduced health benefits and change their coverage. I understand you say that's good coverage. Facts don't care about your feelings, okay? So you used your position for personal gain, and it was proven. You you got your husband a position to get a stipend. You held a board meeting that was unnecessary, to berate specific members that didn't attend. So you wasted resources without a quorum. And, you knew ahead of time, so members of the board actually read speeches that were written from their phones. So it wasn't that you didn't know, oh my goodness, you didn't know they weren't coming, or you were just making sure they weren't showing up. You had speeches. Wasted everybody's time, money to keep to have the meeting. Why, you keep talking that we're cutting. Why are you asking for a raise? When we need money. You keep talking about the money we need, and you want a raise for doing your job. You're doing your job. Thank you for doing your job. People don't get raises or extended contracts because they get their job done. You get your job done because that's what you're supposed to do. How do you teach kids that, yes, life isn't fair. You're supposed to do what you're supposed to do, and that's just how life works. You don't get to extend your contract or get more money just because you do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay? And, issues that should have been addressed are still not being addressed. The safety for Applegarth School, that should be handled already. You're talking about all these other things. They're wonderful things that are getting done. We have for kids that excel in different things. What about the kids that are average kids? They're falling behind because you want to be able to say, I did this or I did that. What about the average kid that just needs to get through school and he's lagging behind or she's lagging behind just because she's not getting the basics or he's not getting the basics because you're taking and you're concentrating on these AP classes? And that's wonderful if we had the money and if all these other things weren't going on. And you say, no, there's no issues with the busing. That's been discussed about reduction in busing for after-school activities and things like that. So don't act like it's not a possibility. We have to go over the budget because the old budget's a bust, right? We need more money. So you've asked us to pay more money to have another election, an election in April, which was totally unnecessary. That's $300,000. Maybe if these other things weren't occurring at the same time, and she was doing her job, maybe it'd be something to consider. But I want all the board members to realize that people are going to know who voted to spend more of their money for her doing her job. Thank you.
Thank you.